Hello everyone, this is Natnarf signing in, and welcome to maybe the final episode of 999. 9 hours, 9 persons. No, 9 doors, 9 hours, 9 persons. Or 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 door. Ah, damn. I screwed up my last end. And yes, you see, as you could see, I retrieved this stupid ending right here. And yes, and I went ahead to redo this path. As in this path. So right now I'm doing the raffles, and I went through doors 4 and doors 7. So I'm going to choose door 1 now. And of course I did that before to get to that weird second ending where I was stuck in front of a coffin. So while I will go through the whole. Jeez. Stop it, man. You're crazy. As I will go through this last door, I will record back from when the coffin. How do you call it? I will start recording again when I finally reach the coffin. So, be right back. No reason to split up the work. Junpei wanted to talk to Clover privately. That was why he sent Ace to the wheelhouse. There was something he meant to ask Clover, and he didn't want anyone else to hear him ask it. He also knew that Clover would likely remain silent if anyone else was around when he asked. That's why he was so desperate to send Ace back to the wheelhouse. Okay, I'm finally here now in the chapel. So, Santa just got June out. Held hostage. Lotus and Ace went along, and now we're here with the coffin, and we're with 7 and Clover. Now they're not arguing anymore. Don't look at me like that. Please don't look at me like that. I'm just skipping the parts where it's readable. Already had been read, and we're gonna be here. You're right. Scene. Some sort of keypad attached to the coffin. Wait, let's see if I can save it so as to not waste any time, just in case my emulator suddenly goes haywire and starts crashing on me. Nope, not that one. I'm just checking if the things are on. Yep, the plugin container is on again. Such a stupid thing, I don't even know why it's necessary in a computer. The world blinked. Ah, here's new. It's new. What the heck? Suddenly there was a voice inside of Junpei's head. The truth had gone, truth had gone, truth had gone. And now truth is asleep in the darkness of the sinister hand. What the hell was that? That voice. Utterly and completely baffled. Huh? What are you talking about? What's up? 7 and Clover ran over to him, but Junpei didn't know what to tell them. If he told them he heard a voice, they'd laugh, or worse, they think he's going insane. So all he said was nothing. He cleared his throat a little too loud and looked pointedly down at his bracelet. There are a pair of small buttons. I'm just gonna prove it to you. I can't forward. I'm pressing. Okay, nope, don't do that. Pair of small buttons protruding from either side of it. Junpei, press the buttons on the bracelet. Remember, it says truth. Truth. Truth gone, truth gone. So truth is the right. Right, left, right, left, right, left. That was it. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 8 numbers blinked on and then off on the bracelet display. Junpei checked one last time. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. Huh? Eh? Hey, what the hell were those numbers? Oh my gosh, are those? Junpei didn't answer. He simply walked straight to the coffin and plugged in the numbers. Running the numbers in his head so he wouldn't forget. Whoops. On trembling fingers, he punched them in. And the thing is moving. Hold on. There, thank you. That was all of them. He punched the E button. There was a moment of complete silence, and it's open. Tutankhamun is now alive! Someone sat up at it. Ah! Really? Hi, handsome. Is that you, Clover? I apologize for worrying you. Snake! Oh my, how did you? Junpei and Seven, is that you too? Is everyone else here as well? Nope, we're the only three. Just like Rip Van Winkle. Still, it was very much like Snakes to simply cut to the heart of the matter and ask, yeah, straightforward, how nice. Why are all the fishies in the parking lot? All my fish in my aquarium are now in standstill mode. They're not dead, or so we're floating instead. Junpei and Seven shared a weary smile. Clover's eyes were filled with tears. You're back! You're alive! You're Jesus! With a cry of joy, she leaped into Snake's arms. Oh, wait, let me save just in case I screw up and miss this opportunity. As I usually do, like when I click something and then it suddenly goes bye-bye, and I'll go nuts. Oh. Aww. Gently now. What? What? This doesn't read. It's not reading right in my head. My body's still a little weak. Very nice choice of words. Really nice. Let's not misinterpret that now. You're back. You're back. Clover looked like nothing so much as a lost child who had finally finally found her home. She cried and cried and cried. Her eyes were red, her nose was running, she hiccuped and gasped as if she was about to begin hyperventilating. You're back! You're really here! Her voice was happy but almost desperate as if she feared he would disappear again if she stopped talking to him. Tear after tremendous tear rolled its way down her face. I don't blame her, I'd let her cry. So she really desires, just as long as she don't waste all of her 9 hours and die on the ship. Her small arms strained as she clutched Snake's body as tight as she could. Perhaps she had to convince herself he was real. Perhaps she was worried he would be gone the moment she let go. Perhaps she simply didn't know what else to do. Oh, you're back. Come on now, what gotten into you? You're acting as though I've returned from the grave. Well, look where you are lying down. You're in a coffin. Not as though you did. I really thought you were dead. Huh? You jerk. Idiot. Back up. Clover broke into sobs so great she could no longer talk. It was a touching reunion between brother and sister. We are family. Even though Junpei knew they had little time and every minute they waited as a minute they wasted, it felt cruel to pull them apart. Exactly. Seven and Junpei sat in one of the pews waiting for Clover to calm down before explaining to Snake what had transpired. Well, now, your father, we went to this room and then you were gone. And then we thought you were dead and we saw the body with your arm and the bracelet and all, etc., etc. And we thought the Holy Bible didn't save us. Since you're in a robe right now, like an Assassin's Creed. Screed. I see. I believe I understand things rather well now, thank you. In the shower room, there is a dead body wearing my clothes. Because of that, you thought that I was dead, correct? He had quickly and neatly summarized the events of several hours. He nodded. He also discovered a corpse in the captain's quarters and said that turned on you in this room. You have it straight? Yep. I was holding the clicking button. have been rather surprised to learn of the dead body in the captain's quarters. Why? With everything that had taken place, Junpei had simply forgotten to mention to him. Well then, I've gotten a pretty decent idea of what happened while I was indisposed, but still something of a mystery who did all this and why. Yeah. The corpse in the shower room that looked like me, and the corpse in the captain's quarters. Why were they killed in the way they were? You don't know? No. Why would I? A guy in the shower room. We don't know who he is, so let's just call him Mr. X. Anyway, Mr. X is wearing Snake's clothes, but you're wearing some kind of weird robes. That meant someone took your clothes and put them on Mr. X. We need to figure out who that was. I apologize, but I have no idea who might have done this to me. I only just woke up. Yeah, you have a nice beauty sleep. Did the wrinkles gone? Did the wrinkles go already? Has your skin become a little bit more meaty-like and not pale-like? I don't think so. You still look pale. I was unconscious during all the events you just described to me. They must have undressed me and changed my clothes during their time. And you have not been violated. When were you knocked out? When we split up to look for the red. When did it get you? Did you remember? It was a small room in one of the hallways on C deck. What happened? The same thing that happened to every one of us when we were abducted. A can releasing some sort of gas was thrown into the room. I believe the gas of some sort of incapacitating agent. Then that means it was 0. Looks like that. Looks that way, huh? There's nothing else I have to tell you. Then I woke up. I was in the coffin. Crossed his arm and thought, why had 0 made Mr. X wear Snake's clothes? How had the results of that trick benefit 0? It was a mystery. Junpei couldn't make sense of it. Exactly. He also didn't have a satisfactory explanation for how he discerned the key code for... Okay, he also had for the key code for the coffin. It just didn't make any sense. The truth had gone, truth had gone, and truth had gone. What did that mean? Did it mean anything? And why had Junpei felt compelled to push the buttons on the bracelet after hearing them? Because we went back to that other route. Seven had asked him about it while they were waiting for Clover to finish crying. He had no answer for them then, and he still didn't. All he could say that was it seemed to have been a subconscious reaction. His fingers had simply moved of their own accord. It was the only explanation that made any sort of sense, and it made almost no sense. Junpei had no idea what any of it meant. His mind was a maelstrom of mysteries, clues, theories, and more mysteries. He could barely think. And of course, Nick and Clover had been subjects in a similar experiment 9 years ago. Ability to access the morphogenic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger. And someone did actually die. A girl. Her name was... There had been another experiment conducted in the same ship 9 years ago. A girl had died during it. Morphogenic field theory. 2 murders. Switching clothes. An honor game. And whatever strange thing was happening to Junpei himself. The maelstrom in his head spat out words and ideas that disappeared back into it almost as soon as he grasped them. But as he struggled through them, Junpei began to realize something. There was something that tied all of them together. 0. You scary face. He was the ringleader, the person who had trapped all 9 people on the sinking ship. 0 knew everything. If they could uncover 0's identity, all of the questions would be answered. Who was 0? Junpei had the beginnings of a theory, if he could only test it. Or perhaps... At any rate, we'll have plenty of time to decipher the details later. For now, it is of utmost importance that we escape. Junpei, it's 4:30 last time you checked, right? That means we have less than an hour. We have to hurry. Hey, how are we gonna get out of here? Isn't that obvious? I don't know. Through the other number door. Oh yeah, you're right. With Snake, we can open a door. Don't tell me you hadn't figured that out. Junpei glanced at Senda's left hand. His left hand. Wearing 2. Come on, you gotta tell me these things. I'm sorry, he's still having amnesia. I assume you figured it out. Forget it. Just got going. He's still in the moment where you still come back to life. 7 stomped off toward the smaller door. Clover's sake and Junpei followed. I feel sorry for you. 7 quickly laid his hand on the red, and Aksys appeared on the screen. Junpei and the others followed suit and laid their hands on the screen panel. Soon there were 4 Aksys on the screen. 7 glanced at them, then laid his hand on the lever on the red. Alright, you guys ready to go? Yes, yep. Junpei paused for a moment. Not yet. I'm not yet ready! Before we go in, I'd like to check something. But before I do... 7, could you pull the lever? I want to make sure we can verify with just 4 of us. What do you mean? We don't need to... Just do it, alright? But if the door opens, don't go in yet, okay? Please, this is really important. I really need to check this, okay? Work with me here. Okay, let's twerk it. Let's twerk it. Junpei looked directly into 7's eyes. The older man looked back for older man. Looked back. Older man, really? Oh, he's the senior. All the juniors here. And nodded. Fine. Pulled down the lever and the door 9 creaked open. Then they waited. 6, 7, 8, 9. After 9 seconds, the door closed. Alright, that means 4 of us can go into door 9. So, we knew that already. It's obvious. Obvious. Yeah, you're right, it is. Now, what happens if we add Zero's bracelet? What? Zero's bracelet? Why don't you take it out, Clover? I know you took it. For a moment, Clover looked surprised, but she recovered quickly and stuck her tongue out to Junpei. Say, so you did know I had it. I picked it up because I thought it might be useful sometime. Yeah, you little cheater. She reached into one of the pockets of her voluminous jacket and produced a bracelet. It's called a jacket factory. Took it out from her and turned to 7. This was left in the corpse of the captain's quarters. If you look at it, you can see it's got a 0 on its face. Just to make this a little easier to talk about, I'm gonna call the guy we found dead in the captain's quarters Cap. Cap was really 0, then I should be able to open the door 9 with just me, Clover, and the bracelet. But most importantly, if you're Cap and this was your game, would you really put one of these bracelets on yourself? Anyway, let's just give it a shot. Clover, give me your hand. Okay. As he and Clover scanned their bracelets, he waved Caps over the scanner panel. Then he pulled the lever. However, it said error. It didn't work. I knew it. Now, what does this tell us? Maybe the bracelet has to be on your wrist in order for it to work? No, that's impossible. Did you see how the panel showed the 3rd asterisk when I scanned the captain's bracelet? Whether or not it's on your wrist doesn't matter. All you have to do is put the bracelet near the panel for it to register. Wave his bracelet in front of the scanner panel. Sure enough, a single asterisk appeared on the red. Huh. Looks like you're right. See? So what does this mean? There's only one possibility. That bracelet isn't the number 0. Is that what you're saying? That's right. You're smart. Then what number is it? Let's find out. And we already know the answer to this from the last time. Junpei scanned the bracelet with this combination. Where are you? Snake, Junpei, and Cap. Did I get it wrong again? Yep, I got it wrong. Whoopsie. Get this combination. Sorry. And it should be this. I didn't see this at the 7. I'm sorry. I'm blind. I'm so dumb. I'm so I try to be a smart ass. Great, now it opens. Hey, it opened. The door opened. Why? What does this mean? Both Seven and Clover seemed rather shaken as they turned to look at Junpei for answers. Don't look at me. I'm not June. The door sealed heavily shut. Junpei raised an eyebrow. Isn't it obvious? Captain's braces number 6, sorry. But doesn't it say 0? Isn't a 0. The symbol here isn't a number 0. It's a letter O. Wait, O? Wait. I don't get it. Oh, 24. It means 6. 2 people with 6. The answer, Snake spoke up. There is most likely only one person with a 6. But I don't get it. What about June? Well, this is an only educated guess, but I think June's number is never 6 to begin with. Her bracelet was flipped. In other words, it's a 9. Then this numbered door stuff was just a load of crap. Why would you say that? Because if June is 9, then the numbers would match up. Grabbed June's notebook and began to write furiously. List of all the numbers June gone through. Clover read each row out so loud that Snake would follow along. I made a list of all the numbers doors that June had gone through so far. I wrote down the door she went into and with who. Or if you could switch a 9 in whatever there's a number 6, doesn't work. Yep, none of these work. If the ditto root is 7, then you can't go open number 4. The root is 2, then you can't open the door 8. Do you notice anything interesting on that list? The 3! The 3 is on the list. As well as the 8. We're talking about 3, right? Santa's always in the room with her. That's what you're saying, isn't it? Exactly. What about it? That's quite simple, really. You told me that the first time you came to the room, Santa was the first to refuse to leave June behind. Now, doesn't that beg the question why? Why would Santa do such a thing? Great! That's just easy. Because Santa can't open the door 9 with only 7 and Lotus. Of course, there's only one reason for that. His number isn't actually 3. His real number... Ah, come on. I don't want to think. Alright, I'll think for everyone. Yeah, sure. 7 took a pen from the confused Clover and began to adjust her calculations. Great. Snake smiled. Thank you. That exactly is right. 7. 2003, it was a 0. We're dead. Aren't we? Santa is 0? If June was 9 and not 6, and the contrary, Santa was 0 and not 3. They cancel out each other, nothing appears out of order. That means that even though he set the whole damn thing up, Santa was still playing by the rules of the non game this whole time. Precisely. So you're saying Santa played this whole thing. I'm surprised that they didn't suspect Lotus. I'm not sure if he actually acted alone or not, but I think it is safe to conclude that he is 0, if my hypothesis is correct. Clover bit her lips. She seemed to be having some difficulty believing her brother's explanation. Junpei remained silent and thought. 6 hypotheses didn't satisfy him. June's bracelet was flipped. Even if that were possible, then there would have been 2 number 9 bracelets. If that were the case... Alright, that's enough talking. Let's go. Yeah, what about the guy What about that guy that died? Door number 9 opened. They leaped through. The dead was directly in front of them as they came through the door. Quickly, they scanned their bracelets. Can you all fit in that room? Looks like it's a square room. Then the detector stopped. Detector. After pausing for a moment to catch their collective breath, Junpei and his campaign headed down the long hallway in front of them. The library! Come on. It looked as though they led all the way to the bottom deck. They looked down and it didn't seem to be flooded. Deciding on a safe, they headed down the stairs. Before long, Junpei and his companions found themselves at the bottom deck. They turned left into another hallway and at the end they found another door. The library! Engraved over a keyhole. It looked like the sort of harpoon one would use to hunt fish, and kind with 3 prongs. Snake traced the shape of his with his fingers. This is the Neptune. There must be a key around here somewhere. All Junpei had was the Uranus. Not the same planet, not even the same sort of key. Clearly he wasn't going to open this door. After examining the door for a few more minutes, they gave up and headed back the way they came. With a little more searching, they found a metal door. To the side was a card reader. Symbol was engraved on the card reader. It matched the Uranus symbol on the card that Junpei was carrying. This is the place. He wet herself and slid the card through the reader. I thought it was off because it didn't have anything. Beep once and the light turned on green. With a heavy groan, the door creaked open. Junpei, Clover, Snake, 7 looked at one another, nodded, and stepped through. The room they found themselves in was full of books. The library! It looked remarkably like a library. The room of knowledge. Not the sort of library where large numbers of people came to read books, but more of the library that was simply a place to store books. He felt a little overwhelmed by the sheer number of books, but Junpei did his best to speak with authority. Alright, if we want to get through that door, we need the Neptune key. I should split up and look for it. Okay, there you go. Sure thing. Good, let's get it. This is like that Markiplier thing, isn't it? Where he was looking for a key one, and he thought it's in every book. Hurry. House sleeps in a small chamber past the flowers of knowledge. As he began to search for reasons he didn't fully understand, that he felt those particular words float in his mind. Great! Now we have to solve another room. A long time since I ever solved a new one. There's a note on the table. Lights to the books. What does that mean? Interesting. Well, intelligence often hides itself in darkness. Have you ever thought about the pages of the book? Each page only sees what may be 2 or 3 minutes of light before the reader is on to the next. They spend the rest of their lives locked in darkness. Rather like myself. That's horrible. Ouch! Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining, not at all. I live in the darkness, and yes, but that has gifted me with the ability to catch the truth others might miss. I can hear voices hidden in the darkness, you may say. That's very deep. The big opening is the door to the library. It's pretty impressive, almost look like the door to the shrine or church or something. There's another door after it, and then the passageway beyond that. How do you know that? There's a door with that Neptune symbol engraved on it. Hurry. Okay, that's the way we came in. Okay. Sounds like a job for the best brother and sister team in the world. It's like 7 and I don't even exist. Oh no. There's enough to go on. Perhaps it's about English revolutionary? That kind. Wasn't that a German mathematician? Librarian. His book is in German. It looks like it's complete works of something. Never heard of it. But if Snake doesn't know what it is, I don't think we'll ever know. Sheldrake. Isn't Sheldrake? Wasn't... Hypothesis? Where's the hypothesis about with the real? Reenie. Heavens know there are many factors linked. Girth, lubrication, or lack of. It is exciting and rapidly growing. Where's 7 in all of this? Weird, a book, Junpei. Indian mathematics. That's funny. Why is it funny? It's just math. Goldback's conjecture. There. What is it about? Like magic or psychic stuff or something? Right. I bet it's about jewelry, isn't it? Sorry. May have been an odd title, but it's actually a very respectable mathematics book. It deals with one of the more unsolved problems of additive number theory. Sorry, I said anything. So let's not get into this right now, okay? Okay. Theorem. Oh no, my Pythagorean theorem. I hate that triangle math. Sounds like there are a number of math books in this section. Ooh. There's a small enclosure with 9 sides. There are 3 of these things that looks kind of like music stands. Great. Why does it sound all creepy? Hold it down. I don't think it's a door. I think it's just a wall. This bookshelf has some sort of glass inlay, but there's only 6 books on it. That seems kind of weird. Looks like there's something on the bottom. Can't really see though. The glass is all foggy. Well, not useful. I feel like I'm walking across a tightrope. Snake, aren't you scared? Imagine a wall 20 feet wide that runs along top of a 10-story building. Could you walk along that wall, Junpei? Nope. Then what about a balance beam in a gymnasium? Nope. You don't find that strange? A balance beam is far narrower than 20 inches. So why is it that a balance beam poses no challenge to you, but the hypothetically 10-story wall does? The light can easily turn people into cowards. From the time to time, a life in darkness can give you courage. Great! Stop mocking me. This one says treasures of extinct species. We're going to end up in the pages of a book like that. Come on! Mother Nature. Is that some sort of book in the hippie cheeks? Probably not. Perhaps tangentially, it's most likely about environmental protection. Just trying to make a joke. Dude, hippie cheeks. Exactly. Really? Oh god, and medicine. It's a coat rack, like where you hang coats and hats and stuff. This one's not too big, so maybe it's just hats. Well, I forgot that you guys are, rich folks. Oh, I just went there? Oh, hello. These titles. Oh, they look like... Ah, they're all just gibberish. No. Whoa. Switch them around. Yeah, if we move them around, maybe they'll spell something. Okay. I think it's worth a shot. I see it. Oh. Pen. Here. Fine. Bulb. Bulb? Oh. That's a piece of cake. Hooray! I felt so smart just now. Yes, that turned out well enough. So the letters on the title spell out. Open here, find Bob. Not Bob. That looks like a rose. It actually does look like a rose. Oh no. I don't think a random look like this is kind of suspicious. Maybe you ought to hold on to it. Why? Culture Heritage Rome. That's gonna be serious in heritage tax. Hellenism? This is something of fusion of Greek and Oriental culture. I know about that. History of the Western world. Well, I assume it's about European history. Yeah, just gonna leave it at that, Snake. Doesn't seem like that. Okay, never mind. Looks just like that picture book from earlier. The one with the pop-ups. You think they're part of a series of something? Oh, the one in my hand. So how many more do I have to find? Here's a book that's perfect for you. Bone density and bone strength. You're just saying that because it's a muscle. Great! Human anatomy. Regeneration of internal organs. Don't want to know anymore. This one's called Recreation of Lost Human Functions. You think they're talking about if you lost your body part, then you could grow it back. We're not axolotls. Maybe they're talking about reconstruction abilities that humankind once possessed. Like for you. They may be talking about cultivating a sixth sense. Wait, where's the stairs going down again? Move! Oh no, not again. There. Let's see what we got here. So many books here. I wonder what this is. Oh, what's this? Swarm? Oh! Oh, the hand. Sorry. What's the deal with this sappy stuff? Modern Japanese literature. What's this? Origin of Japanese folklore. Bunch of books about Japanese culture here. Mostly ones about folklore. Could cover a wide range of subjects. History, urban life, religious trends, environment changes, oral traditions. Folklore can cover all of those things if you know where to look. This looks pretty deep. Agriculture and history, historical organizations to folklore. Hey, there's another one of those picture books here. Something about these things feel kinda nice, you know? Haha, bring back good memories. I guess even people like 7 were kids once. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Guys, cool it. You both will make a good father and daughter relationship. I'm trying not to be so noisy because my daughter's still sleeping. Bunch of books that I met here. Small enclosure with 9 sides. Maybe you're supposed to put these books. No, go back down. Jeez. Something suspicious about the shelf on the left. Ah, no. I don't want to get this. 6. 3, 2. Okay. That's not too bad. You did it, Junpei. Hooray! I don't know why, but I don't really feel particularly happy about this being praised for that. Whatever. At least the lock's open now. I don't like that music. What? Another bulb? I only have 2. Pointing at the cylinder number lock. So Cedric. Hmm. Where am I gonna find the last one? Three lights in this thing. They aren't very bright though. Why don't you put in one of those? There are 3 lights, that means there are 3 light bulbs. Ah. I don't know where to find the 3rd one. I'd love to ask you to read it to me, but I don't think you have the time. I'm kinda curious about it too. There's gotta be a reason why people connect with each other, you know? Okay. Mother Nature, no, I went to this one already. Chemistry, I think whoever set this up wanted us to see the cover, not the spine. Ah, I think there's something. Hello, we're back in business, baby. Darn it. You think I figured out how to go down by now? And you finally plugged them in? Alright, so there are 3 here, and I'm gonna put these in. That doesn't sound too good. Those light bulbs really make a difference. Really bright light. Small enclosure with 9 sides. Okay, maybe I have to put the books. Small enclosure with 9 sides. There's 3 of them. Ah, come on. Magic wand. Okay, so what's inside? Well, aren't you gonna open it? Oh my god, what is that? Whee! So negative. Okay, look at these. These are all pop-up books. Okay, now I know why. Now I know cannot put in there because I have to open them. Probably. Wow. See? Small enclosure with 9 sides. Now it's just gonna make all rubbish. Shield rake 5. Oh. Good job. There's something projecting on the bottom. Seem familiar. Shield. Yeah. The one in the book. Read the text out loud. I think I saw the rest of this collection somewhere. Yeah, I think it was somewhere around here. Let's go take a look. Okay. Walked off, leaving Junpei's stick behind. Got something to say? Yeah. Lotus told me about it. There's a British biochemist named Shigjild who had rather interesting theory of morphogenic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance. Resonance, right? Really? From Lotus, huh? Well, Clover also said something like that to me about the stuff. She did? Yeah. What was that again? Yeah, the ability to access morphogenic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany and the other is danger. That girl. I told her not to tell anyone. What? Why? Look, man, didn't push it because we were in a hurry, but I'm kind of sick of this. How about you just tell me everything, okay? Don't give me that about the experiment. He shook his head slowly. Finally gave up. Very well, fine. I'll tell you everything, but not here. Let's move to the top floor. Oh, great! We're having a nice private talk meeting. They climbed to the stairs and top floor, but I gotta save it here. I'm sorry. I'm getting sleepy. I'm gonna get my daughter to sleep as well. And I think I lied. I said it might be the last episode, but I didn't think it would be this long. So, thank you so much for watching. We'll save this up in another episode tomorrow. And if you want to see the part for tomorrow, just simply wave your wand like a sorcerer and hit the like button and the subscribe button. The like button, subscribe button. Lost my sentence. Sorry, I'm sleepy. To watch the next part. Until then, this is Natnarf signing off.
Let's go,